Oh, yeah.
All right. What are you doing home?
Didn't think you'd be awake yet.
What's up?
Well, I've had a letter. Popped home to see if it'd come. I didn't know whether to show it to you or not. It's about my application for Teachers Training College.
They've offered you the place then?
Yeah? What do you think?
Congratulations.
Got to get back to school.
Gonna barge in on some teacher's class, are you? Get a bit of practice in.
They've offered me a place to train as a teacher. I did want to talk to you about it. And I might as well just write back, say yes, and save my breath.
You got your tickets out, you mean? What's wrong with growing old together? Isn't it a nice house and husband who loves you good enough for you?
I brought you your coffee.
Oh, brilliant, thanks. I'm ready for it.
Yeah, you look like you were too busy to stop.
I'm trying to get these files finished for lunchtime.
Oh, got a date?
Lunch?
With a fella?
With a fella.
Someone nice?
He's not bad, considering he's my husband.
He'll do, I suppose.
And I'm supposed to be meeting him early. He's got an airport run booked for this afternoon.
You don't reckon he could smuggle me through the perimeter fence, do you?
Doubt it very much.
Be my dream, that. A nice private jet with a gorgeous pilot and me stowed away. A bit of engine trouble and an emergency landing on a remote desert island. Oh, just me and him forever.
Probably end up doing all the cooking.
And the washing.
And the ironing.
No mind, I'm probably better off where I am. So, are you still keeping Terry in the dark about lover boy Graeme?
I've told him there's a guy in work who fancies me.
And who won't seem to take no for an answer?
I've not told him he's been round to my house, though.
You should tell him. I know you keep going on about what a good bloke Terry is, but if he found out and you hadn't told him, he'd just think the worst, wouldn't he?
Never mind think the worst. He'd probably kill him. Or me.
Fran beat me to it, Sue. I was just about to make you a cup till she told me she'd already made you one. Next time. Okay?
Well done.
Hey, I love it if you don't want it. His head's completely gone over you, hasn't it? Some people have got no taste, have they?
I know what would happen if I ended up marooned on a desert island. It'd be just my luck for him to be the last surviving fella.
Swim for it, girl. We're the only way, regardless of the sharks. Swim for it.
You didn't leave them to go to Holland, did you? Oh, I had no choice. I've got nothing else. Surprised they let you through customs wearing those. You're committing a serious offence, you know, under the laws of style. Oh, yeah. I'll see you at dinner time.
I've finished the work on the Kelsey files.
Well done. Take a seat and we can check through them.
Well, they've already been checked. That's what I meant when I said they were finished.
No harm in going through them again. Unless you're onto something urgent.
Well, no. Not really. It's just I was hoping to have had an early lunch break. You know, I'll be pushed this afternoon otherwise.
No problem. We can go through these quickly. And then I'll take you for lunch.
I've already made arrangements.
Well, arrangements can be rearranged, can't they?
No, not always. Sometimes it's a bit difficult, you know, when other people are depending on you.
Who are these other people? Anyone I know?
I suppose so, yeah.
Or someone who works here?
Look, Graeme, can we just get on with checking these files? I'm going to be very late if I don't go soon.
Well, that's why I told you to take a seat in the first place, so we could quickly get through these and get on to other, more important things. It's not me who's holding things up. That's better.
Shouldn't take long. I've already proofed it twice.
Might as well be cozy. Now, should this be in capitals, do you think?
Who's the mystery band, then?
It's just a bunch of third years. They're not very good. If people knew who it was, they wouldn't pay the door money.
What are we called?
They're called the Golden Horde.
Music as bad as the name, eh?
Worse, if anything.
Tell you what, you should book my band, you know. We'd have the place really buzzing.
And how do I know if you're any good?
Well, you'll have to listen to a tape, won't you?
I've not been given one, have I?
You'd have now. It's only a rough demo, though. Hey, have you got time for a coffee or something?
I've got to put the rest of these up.
I'll give you a hand if you want.
Okay, if you like.
In fact, I've got to go and see the bank manager.
Never mind. See you in here at lunchtime.
Yeah, right. Hey, don't forget to listen to the tape.
I won't.
Yes!
What? Tell me.
Get in there. One mortgage, in the bag, no problem.
Oh, brilliant.
That's our house you're looking at there. Number 10. Mr. and Mrs. Corkle.
Bad mind at all. What's wrong with me, Mum?
Why?
Well, I seen her at school today. She looked out upset.
If she's upset then.
But when I asked her what it was, she just said, ask your father.
What do you want for your dinner?
She never normally calls your father. She just normally calls your dad.
I'll do you some cheese on toast, all right? Look, if I've upset her, I've upset her.
I can do some dinner.
Not for me, love. I haven't had any breakfast yet.
Nice perfume.
Thank you very much.
What's it called?
I'm not here to discuss my personal life. Can we finish these files, please?
If you tell me what it was, I'd love to buy you some.
I'm quite capable of buying whatever I need for myself, thank you.
Well, just as a present, that's all. There's nothing wrong with wanting to buy you a present, is there? I bought Mary Parkin a present.
Yes, but she was leaving. That was a leaving present. I'm not leaving, am I?
I hope not.
Can we get on with this, please?
It'd be awful if you left.
We've only got the appendixes to do.
I don't know one to talk to.
Should only take a few minutes.
No one to sit next to me.
Graeme, people are beginning to look.
It'd be a nightmare if you left. I'd no one to keep me company.
Graeme, I'm asking you now, as quietly and as civilly as I can manage, will you please leave me alone?
I don't want to do anything to upset you.
You're holding my hand. That upsets me.
We're only talking.
I don't want you to hold my hand.
I know you don't want people to start talking about us.
What do you mean, us? There is no us to talk about.
Oh, come on. People can see the chemistry at work.
What chemistry?
People who work in offices, they know all about office romances. It happens all the time.
Nothing is happening.
Oh, come on, everybody knows. It's written all over us. They only have to see you come over and cuddle up to me.
We are not cuddling.
With the talk of the typing pool.
We haven't got a typing pool.
Oh, well, you know what I mean. People know all about us.
There's nothing to know.
None of them care. If you work in an office where there's men and women, it's expected. It's an occupational hazard.
Look, Graeme, I'm sorry, I've got to go. I've already stayed a lot later than I was due to. If you want to finish these documents, you'll have to do them by yourself.
No, I'll walk down with you.
I'd rather you didn't, thank you very much.
It'll be some company for you.
I'm not in need of your company, thank you.
You don't want me to stay here on my own, do you?
Yes, I do, actually, because I've had enough of you. I've told my husband that you've been pestering me, and you can imagine how he reacted, can't you? And I'm going to ask the senior partner for a transfer so I don't have to work for you all the time.
Oh, Sue.
I'm going to go for my lunch now, okay? I don't want you to come with me. I don't want you to come with me today or any other day. Or to take me home at night. I'll take myself home, thank you. Or to pick me up in the mornings. I'll make my own arrangements.
Sue.
That's all I'm saying. I don't want to hear another word about us. Nothing. Whatever's going on for you definitely is not going on for me, all right?
Sorry about that. You know how it is. You know, that was Tiff.
All right, Nan.
Oh, Rod, I'm so glad I've caught you. I'm afraid I've got some disappointing news for you.
Why? What's up?
Well, I'm afraid it's about our double wedding, and I know Diana's going to be very upset. But, well, I think you might just have to go ahead without me and Cyril.
All right, why, like?
Well, let's just suffice to say that I think we might have to settle for a long engagement.
Yeah. Well, have you had a big row or something, like?
That's all I'm saying. I don't suppose Diana's home, is she? I'd rather tell her myself.
Yeah, she's inside.
You don't think she'll be too disappointed, do you?
No, I think she'll be able to handle it, you know.
Good.
Me nan's got some bad news for us.
Why? What's the matter?
Well, I hope it isn't going to spoil all your plans for you, love. But me and Cyril, well, we won't be tying the knot quite as soon as we expected. If at all.
So, you know what that means, don't you? We won't be able to have the double wedding.
Oh, Julia, come inside. I'll make you a nice cup of tea.
I could do something stronger, love, the way I'm feeling.
Saw my mum at school today.
So?
She looked as upset.
Why?
My dad won't tell me. I think it might be something serious.
Hi, Sam.
Casey thinks there might be something wrong with me, Mum.
Your mum had a letter today.
Well, who from?
Oh, I don't know. College people, education people, someone like that. Anyway, she's had this letter and they've offered her a college place on a training course to be a teacher.
Dad, you had me heart going there for a minute. I thought you were going to say she had cancer or something.
Why would you think that?
Because you made it sound as if it was the end of the world. I can do without shocks like that too often, thank you.
Well, I didn't mean to frighten you.
Yeah, well, why did you make it sound so heavy then?
Well, it is, isn't it?
No, it's not. It's good news. Why should it be heavy?
Well, it's bound to have an effect on us as a family. You know, I mean, she's starting a new life and we won't be a part of it.
Well, that shouldn't mean we can't be pleased for her.
Yeah, I know, but it's something we're not going to be involved in, and it's going to mean loads of changes and that.
Yeah, but, I mean, families do change. Families grow up.
Yeah, but your mum's not a teenager anymore. She should have grown up years ago.
Yeah, I thought they said life begins at 40.
Yeah, well, you know. Anyway, you'll understand when you're at 40. But she's definitely changed.
No, she hasn't. Well, not really.
Yes, she has. You wouldn't notice it like me, though. Look, when you've lived with someone for 18 years, you develop a sort of balance with each other. And you end up taking each other for granted. Then one day, you know, you suddenly off balance.
All right, so she has changed to a certain extent, but that's mainly because we've all grown up. She's looked after us three for years, and it's been like a full-time job, hasn't it? I mean, if I was here, I'd want to look for something to occupy me time with.
Yeah, but teaching, I mean, you could take up knitting to occupy your time. Most women, they get a job in a shop or something.
Yeah, but she'd be wasted in a shop.
If she becomes a teacher, she'll be coming home talking about education this and education that, and I will not be able to keep up. I'll be coming home stinking of diesel, talking wall-to-wall traffic on the M62. Soon get fed up with that, wouldn't she?
Yeah, well, she puts up with it now, never mind then. But we all do.
Oh, right. I wish I could have been a better dad for you.
Oh, you've been all right most of the time.
Yeah, but, you know, I just wish I could have taught you more.
Dad, you can't see me mum's going to college as some sort of end to life as you know it. You should see it as a beginning.
Sam, you'd have to be me to know what I mean. She'll go to college, then she'll realise what she's been missing all these years, and she'll want to put all this behind her. And it won't be long before I'll become part of her past. And I'll have lost her then, won't I? I'll miss her. I'll really miss her.
Dad.
You're making it sound like she's dying again. Made me feel dead sad.
Look, have you talked to her about how you feel?
When you've lived with someone for 18 years, you don't need to talk. You just know.
What do you reckon then?
What?
Is that my tape?
Yeah.
What do you reckon, then?
It's good. I like that one. What's he like?
I told you we were good. Do you want a coffee or something?
Yeah, black, no sugar.
Oh, yeah. Kelly said, are you? What are you doing? And what's wrong with sitting here? Sit next to you. And them. Come on. Look, some of us have got a reputation to keep up with, you know. You're like the face of your life. It's that sexy. Look, you're gonna have to sort yourself out with a decent pair of trainees. You can't go round making a show of your mates all the time. Have you seen these? What are they? Well, they're like introductory leaflets for students to open bank accounts. What are you doing with those? But there are Mike's. He's got loads of them for starting at the Polytechnic. I never have the money long enough to put it in an account. I always spend it. Yeah, but look at that. I mean, you don't need to have any money because they give you the cash card and you can get up to 100 quid out. Let's have a look. See, if I open a bank account and I get a cash card, I'll be able to get the trainees, won't I? I was thinking about that, you know. My Auntie Mavis does a catalogue. I mean, you could get them from there and you'd only have to pay off a bit a week. Oh, I don't know, I mean, because you end up paying about 150 quid instead of 70 then, don't you? I don't believe there isn't a catch in all these offers, you know. No, that's what I was wondering. But I mean, I'm going to have to get the money somehow, though, aren't I? Off your mum and dad, I told you. I don't know, I mean, I don't think they'd give it to me. Well, of course, they're not just going to give it to you straight off. You're going to have to work on them. Got to wear them down. Yeah, but my half fella's too stubborn. I mean, once he says no, that's it. Well, work on your mum, then. I suppose so, yeah. The thing is, you're still at school, so you shouldn't be paying anyway. You're not earning anything. It should be your mum and dad paying for them. It's what mums and dads are for, isn't it? I suppose so, yeah. So what are you going to do? Work on me mum. And what are you going to be wearing this time next week? A pair of boss trainees. You sure? Definitely.
Hey, what was your first year like?
It was awful. I was really confused at first, especially my first day.
Yeah, I know the feeling.
I felt like I was from Mars or something. I knew nobody, and everybody else was stood around in groups chatting away. And whenever I saw somebody I thought I could go and start talking to, someone would get there first. I felt like going home by lunchtime.
Is that what stopped you?
The thought of 3 years away from home.
Yeah, I know that feeling and all.
So I just thought I'd get stuck in and start pushing my way into conversations.
That's the only way, really, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I'm still doing it.
It's nice being relaxed like that, though. I mean, your parents, they don't understand, do they? You know what would happen if I went home and told them I was talking to a girl called Vicky at lunchtime?
What?
They just wouldn't understand that I was talking to her, you know, as an equal. They'd be reading all kinds into it, especially me mum. She'd be wanting me to bring you home for dinner. She'd have the tin salmon out the works.
Mine are the same. You'd think I was 40 sometimes, the way they go on about me having to settle down. What do yours do, anyway?
What, my mum and dad?
Yeah.
That's not exactly the coolest job in the world.
You don't have to tell me.
No, there's nothing wrong with it. They run a mobile shop. Well, at least they did. They're getting a new shop next week.
Well, my dad's a vet.
What does your mum do?
Well, she works part-time for Citizens Advice Bureau, so she's always bringing someone else's problems home with her.
Well, at least she's trying to help people, I suppose.
Yeah, but in the end, it's a bit like living with Esther Ransom.
You haven't got a performing dog as well, have you?
You don't need one when you've got a little brother like mine.
Yeah, I've got one myself. I know the feeling.
Hey, listen, I've got to go. I've got Friday night's tickets to sort out.
So your dad's a vet then, is he?
Yeah, the James Herriot of Altrincham.
That must be weird, that, you know. Spending half your life with your arm shoved up the backside of a cow pulling calves out.
It's a good job you come to Polly, you know.
Why is that?
Well, you got a lot to learn if you think that's where babies come from. See ya.
Yeah, nice talking.
Did you catch Terry?
Oh, no. By the time I got there, he was ready to leave, so of course I'm really popular now.
Do you want to know what the creep said after you'd gone? Or do you want to remain blissfully ignorant?
What did he say?
I'd have gone for the blissful ignorance if I was you.
Why?
He gave us all a big plastic smile and apologised for your behaviour. Put it all down to a lover's tiff.
You're joking.
All your dark secrets are coming out now, Sue.
I'm not
on my own, you know.
Oh, it's all right. I just want to get away from me nan for a minute, you know.
So, what happened? Why's the wedding called off?
I don't know. She didn't say.
Well, I think it's brilliant. I only wanted our special day to be ours and no one else's.
I know. Made up.
Shh. Pass me a peg, please.
It's doing me no good standing there feeling sorry for myself. Give us a couple of shirts to do, love. I'd be better off with something to keep myself occupied. Oh, it could have been marvellous, couldn't it? A double wedding. Ooh. I'd love to have heard those bells ringing. Seems to have died out these days, doesn't it? Church bells ringing on your wedding day.
Oh, never mind. Maybe it was for the best.
You're right, love, I know. Perhaps I was wrong to build my hopes up.
And then if you want us to do anything, like, you know, just ask.
Oh, no. It's not you who should help me. I've got lots of time on my hands now to help you to get ready for your special day. There's so much to plan, isn't there? Oh, isn't it nice watching two young people hanging sheets? It's like a symbol of togetherness.
Yeah. Hey, do you know what, Nan? I think we'll be all right with the arrangements and all that.
Listen, it's no trouble at all. I tell you what, when we finished hanging the washing, I can start giving you a hand with planning your guest list. I'd already started online, you know. Hey, I don't know what you're doing for bridesmaids, but I suppose I'm available now. Oh, honestly, my bridesmaids looked a real picture. I haven't seen them for years. Rosie and Molly Sharrock. Ooh, wonder what's happening to them.
Probably died of earache.
Oh, but it's sad though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's sad, like, but it's good sad. You know what I mean?
Fran,
Yeah?
I've left my correcting pen on Graham's desk.
Well, nip and get it while he's not there.
Well, he might come back and find me. You couldn't get it for me, could you?
Yeah, okay.
Despite the deadlines, life in the newsroom is all about accuracy.
Gaddafi. Can't I just say that mad git in Libya?
It's paying attention to small detail.
Now, can we please remember to block Moynihan's chair up 9 inches this time?
It's knowing when the big story's breaking.
George, there's an escaped hippo in the fast lane of the M25. Do you want a crew to cover it?
Definitely.